Jaya Jaya! The topic for this video is incongruency dynamics. Incongruent means that sometimes you're going to feel something or say something on a mental level, right? You are actually voicing something, but it's not backed up by emotions or by the physical reality. So I'm going to give you a few examples of what I mean by that. It might be coming from you, right? It might be something that you are saying or something that, an emotion that is there alive inside of you and on the mental level is not being reflected. So incongruency means that all aspects of your life or all aspects of your being are not matching, and sometimes this is projected into you. So you might have a conversation with somebody, and somebody, it might be your partner or it might be a good friend, and they go like, I want to travel the world with you. That's a very simple statement, right? So they might be saying that on a mental level, but on an emotional level, you feel like something is off because you don't feel like they are passionate about it, for instance. You don't feel like they are investing themselves into it, or you feel like in the physical choice that they are making, that's not a match. For instance, a friend of yours can say, I want to travel with the world with you, and then just one day later launch a business that requires there to be full-time in one location, for instance. So the incongruency is really an important thing to check, because the fact that one person is saying something verbally doesn't mean that it's the truth. It doesn't mean that it's incongruent. It might be the truth on a mental level. It might be something that they are believing or something that you are believing, but deep inside there is another reality. There is the emotional body. Is it congruent with spirit? It means that, is this a sponsorship? Is it just a pipe dream? Is it just something that is in the field out there as a possibility, but is not being fully incarnated and fully embodied? So it's really important to understand that, because otherwise you get really trapped into strange dynamics sometimes. You go like, wow, that person who wants to see me, but at the same time they are making choices that are the complete opposite of what somebody would do if they really wanted to see me. Or working together, or different things like that. So this incongruency might hit you really hard sometimes, because you go like, something's wrong. I don't fucking understand what's going on. Why is it that something feels off? And you are going to feel it, because on a heart level, on an emotional level, on a physical level, you see somebody saying something, but then they are making choices that reflect a completely opposite reality to what. So how true it is? Well, it might be true on a mental level. You go like, okay, well, that's a reality. It's your truth, or it's our truth on a mental level, but then it's not fully embodied. So in the work that we are doing here within the field of Tantra, we look at those different levels of integration into the physical reality, all the way down into the physical reality. It's really important to understand these dynamics, so that when you are saying something, it is backed up by emotion, by passion, by the fire from within that says, this is really what I'm committing to, and this is what you might feel from somebody else in your life. And I could give you dozens and dozens of examples where I'm potentially exposed to situations where somebody's saying something, but then is not being backed up by their choice. It means when you check on the physical reality doesn't match what they're saying. So a core saying that I have is, actions speak louder than words. Okay, it's a very simple thing. Actions speak louder than words. Listen to that person's action, and if to that person's actions, and if those actions don't match what they are saying, the truth is the action. It's actually, you can have a desire, you can have an intention, if it's not anchored and backed up by action, then you've got a problem, because that's not the reality, or that's not the truth, the full truth of what they might be bringing to your life, and sometimes what you might be bringing to the life of somebody. So incongruency can be also seen as hypocrisy, right? Somebody saying something, but deep inside they are making other choices. So you're a hypocrite, because there is precisely an incongruency. And when we say you're an hypocrite, it's like, it's a bold statement. Nobody is completely just an hypocrite, right? It's just a certain quality that at a certain moment might be emerging in your field, or in somebody's field, in your environment. So you might be at some point, you go like, oh, I'm being a fucking hypocrite here, because I'm not actually congruent on all levels. I'm saying something, but I don't really mean it. I'm not energetically and emotionally invested into what I'm saying. Okay, I hope this makes sense. If you want to remember one simple thing from this video, is remember that actions speak louder than words. Somebody can give you lots of promises. Those are going to be empty promises unless it's backed up by action. Okay, I love you. I hope this is really helpful to you.